Okay, for this video tutorial we'll be discussing how to create a plan region. They're not too difficult to deal with, but some of the reasons why you would want to create a plan region is, well, for one, if you have a clear story window, for example, that sits above the view range normally set up, or the current view range you've got set up for this specific view. So for example, if I look at this view range, I can go into the view properties, select the view range value or edit button under the extents group, and I can see that my cut plane is set at 4 feet, my top range is set at 7'6", and then everything else is set to 0. Basically what this means is anything that is at 4 feet or slightly below, the cut plane will cut through that and I'll be able to see it. If I have, say in this case, a window instance that is above 4 feet, the window sill above 4 feet, it's not going to cut through that and we won't be able to see it in our plan view. And I'll demonstrate that here in a second. Just so we can see something, I'll just place a window in here. I'll just click not to tag it. So in this particular case, this window, if I go to its element properties, the seal height is set at 3 feet. For that reason, we can see the window. We're cutting through it because our cut plane is at 4 feet. If I set a window in here, another window, but I select that guy and I set his seal height to say 5 feet, now the head height is at 9 feet, say OK, it disappears. If I open up a 3D view here, oops, sorry. If I open up a 3D view here, you can see the difference. I've got one down here at 3 feet, one set up here at 5 feet. If I go back to this view now, what I can do is create a plan region, and that's located over here in the design bar under the view tab. Right here, it's called plan region. We'll just select that guy. We'll go to its region properties, and in here you have the exact same dialog as you would as if you were in the properties of the view itself. But here I'm going to reset these. I'm going to set this at, say, 8. Now I'm going to set it at 9 feet, and I'll set this at let's say 6 feet. Okay. So what I've done now is I've raised that cut plane, so I'll be able to view anything that is at 6 feet because I'll be cutting through it. Okay. I don't know exactly where I placed that, but I do know it's somewhere in here. So I'll just put my plan region. I'll just sketch a plan region right there somewhere, and I'll say finish sketch. Okay. So here it is. Notice I've got shape handles or grips. And I can adjust those to fit snugly around the window that I've just placed in my plan. The plan regions won't plot, so you don't have to worry about that. They're green and dashed so that you can tell where you've got them. You can turn them off in your visibility graphics settings if you don't like the way they look. But now you can see in my 3D view here, this window that has a higher seal height, I can now see that in my plan that I have. Now this works for any and all occasions. Let's say that you've got a roof in a roof plan that is a little higher than the other one. In the current view, you can use a plan region to offset that. You can set a plan region for lower if you've got something underneath that you want to see, that you want to sort of localize for a specific portion in there. So plan region's a good tool to know and a good tool to use to be able to view all the things that you want to in a particular plan view.